Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good and welcome back once again to the channel. And today we have a format which is quite different from the other formats. Like there are trade paperbacks, there are single issues, there are hardcovers, there are omnibuys, and there are absolute edition. All of this have featured in this channel one time or the other. But today we are going to talk about prestige issues. For those who guys who've not heard of that before, it's an extension of a single issue. You could say it's a double issue, but it's like a true to its name. It's in a prestige format. Means like it's like a collector's delight to have some of this in your collection. And today I have two prestige editions with me, and one of them is of Penguin, and both of these are actually Batman villains. So this is on Penguin, and you could see why it's called a prestige edition. This looks like a very premium format. I love the cover art of Penguin, and this is by John Ostrander, Joy Staton, and Bob Smith. So that's one book we will go and talk about today, and the other book is one of my favorite Batman villains actually, none other than Riddler. And you could see is again a super awesome cover, and it's by one of my favorite writers, Matt Wagner, and he's joined by Dave Taylor and Linda Medley for the art. So these are the two books, guys, we are going to talk about today in our video. So let's get right into it. So the prestige formats, right, and I don't want to go too much into the format and lose the plot. I'm just showing you how the bind is much thicker than a normal single edition. It's pristine and it has some beautiful artwork in it, and the way it's designed is also quite brilliant. This is a typical Riddler story. I think this one has some 60 odd pages. It's one of the early stories of Riddler and Batman, and yeah, I'm not going too much into the plot as such, but it kind of like revolves around Riddler going and doing a TV show where he exposes the wealthy and the powerful in Gotham, exposes their dark secrets of sorts, and then uh, you know uh, creates turmoil in their lives. That's his plan, and his final um, person whom he chooses to be unveiled in this is none other than Bruce Wayne. And what happens after that is forms the plot of this story. The brilliant nature of reading Riddler stories is the obviously the riddles, but other than that, there is he always add a sort of mystery, and it's layered, so it's not something which Batman can solve in one go. So those are the fantastic pieces in it. I really love the artwork in this and the different panels that you can see. This book, I bought it from a seller some time back, and it's in a pristine condition, so that's why I didn't want to go too like there is still some gutter loss, but that's because I haven't like opened it up completely. Even though I had a read, I wanted to maintain the pristine nature of this book. But yeah, otherwise it's a very good book to have. Not going to tell you what happens. Obviously, we all know what will be the end, but how will we get to that is the mystery of this, right? So that's Batman Riddler Prestige Edition by Matt Wagner. And then we'll talk a little bit about this one, which is the Penguin Triumphant by John Ostrander. So again, premium prestige format, an early story of Penguin. Actually, this dwells into some origin of Penguin. Actually, I don't know if this is the first time that they go and speak about Penguin's origin and backstory. Maybe it is. So it's a good piece to have. But this book seriously brings out the nature of Penguin and why he is a strong foe against Batman, even though he doesn't have any superpowers, he doesn't have any, nothing like so brilliant. But in this book, actually, Batman says that he may be the smartest foe that he has ever come across, which is a statement of some nature, considering the number of foes that he has. But anyways, otherwise the art is brilliant, the story is nice to read. I just finished it in one sitting. It also has around 60, no, I think it's 48 pages, I'm sorry, yeah, Prestige edition typically they have 48 pages. Double issues has 64 pages. But these are very good thick papers, by the way, and very good binding. So these are things made for a collector, and it would look good on your book stand or a bookcase when you put it across like this, right? So very sweet and small video of two fantastic Bat villains. I don't know if they continued this run and they have this in with the Joker, Bane, and so on and so forth. If they do, I'll definitely try and collect them and show them to you in other videos to come. But that's it for today. Let me know if you guys like this Prestige edition format and the beauty of it, and if you guys do have some of this in your collection, do let me know how they are. So thanks much. Bye bye. Godspeed.